Hi guys, I know it's been a while. It's been almost a year since I last posted, and there's a good reason why. I will get into that in the next few weeks as I am getting ready to embark on a new journey, which I would love to share with you guys. But a couple weeks ago, Adrian and I spent a few weeks in Asia. We went to Hong Kong, Korea, and Japan. This video will be about the Hong Kong portion. And there's a feeling I felt on this trip that I didn't expect to feel. I haven't really talked about this yet, but I'm originally from Hong Kong. My family immigrated over to Southern California when I was 7 years old. We had nothing for us here other than the hopes of a better life. I had a huge family back in Hong Kong where every gathering was a party. I grew up with cousins who I saw every Chinese New Year, relatives who were highly integrated in our everyday lives, and we left all that behind. When we got situated in our apartment in San Diego, I realized that the sense of community was gone. All we had was just the four of us, and over the years, I realized how dependent my parents were on their community too. When it was just the four of us, it was as if they didn't really know how to handle their own kids 100% by themselves. Most people in Hong Kong have a Filipino helper who does all the cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids, like taking them to school, bathing them, and etc. Most kids in Hong Kong speak very good English because that's all they speak to their helpers, English. Growing up, I really yearned for that type of community again. I think my friends at the time, and I had multiple sets of friends at different times, knew that I didn't really have a solid familial bond, and they wouldn't hesitate to invite me to their family parties, including American holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas. And since we never did anything at home anyways, I didn't hesitate. Fast forward to my trip in Hong Kong, where they were meeting my wife Adrian for the first time. They had set up a dinner for us just to be able to see everyone again. I was excited to see all my cousins and relatives who I haven't seen for years. But as we sat across the dinner table, I tried my best to converse and to see what everyone was up to. But I ended up feeling overwhelmed trying to have a meaningful catch-up with a few sentences to make up for the last 22 years I've lived in the US. As the awkward silences began, it was at that moment that I realized I don't belong in Hong Kong anymore. I may have been born here, but I'm an American now. I don't understand the lingos that they were speaking amongst themselves. I am fortunate enough to still be able to converse casually in Cantonese when I left Hong Kong at 7 years old. Given that we're adults now, I missed out on the most important developmental stages of all of our lives. We're mostly strangers now from the same bloodline. I think it was at that moment I accepted the fact that the feeling of belonging had left me 22 years ago when I immigrated to the US. My present reality is that, and always will be, the most truthful fact is that this is my life now, and this is something I have to accept. The feeling that I've been chasing all my life will always live in the past. I think the lesson in all this is that nostalgia often paints the past in a more flattering light than it deserves, and chasing it only distances us from the life we're meant to live now. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time.